Hello, so I don't normally do talking videos, but I do feel like this is appropriate to talk about. Today I'm going to be talking about the 6inner challenge. I'm going to jump straight into it, however I'm going to give a quick disclaimer. Please watch this video at your own risk. Do not watch it if you are sensitive to any topics, especially harming towards others and yourself, and also murder conflicted on oneself as well. Please do not watch it if you're sensitive to any of these topics, and please watch at your own risk. It's really important that you listen out for this, but also just kind of, if you are sensitive and have that mental state, please do not watch it. So I know I don't want to directly say the words because I know some people they're trigger words to some people, but anyway, so we're going to be talking about the 6inner challenge, as I said, which is not a new, but it is also new, if that makes sense, topic that's been going around. So I'm hoping I'm saying it right, but the 6inner challenge is mimicking the Blue Whale challenge that happened about 3+ years ago. For those who don't know what the Blue Whale challenge is, I did create a post about it, as I said, 3+ years ago when it started happening. It's basically you're given 50 days to do different topics and different tasks per day. So I think like some of the not so graphic ones, which were still very harming but they weren't as bad, was basically where you had to watch scary movies, listen to scary music, stay up till 4 o'clock and then wake up at 6. Basically you're destroying your mental state to the point where they're brainwashing you without even you realising. Fortunately, the guy that made that challenge was arrested. He was from Russia. He was arrested, and so did everybody else who did it with him, also got arrested, and they were all put in prison for life, so they're unable to come out. But unfortunately, people being horrible that they can be as human beings, as much we are all human, some of them I do question if they have a brain or not, did create another challenge which is very similar to this, and it's just very disgusting. So what this challenge is it's, as I said, mimicking the Blue Whale challenge, and it is approaching people on TikTok, kind of, which wouldn't really surprise me because it's such a big platform. Instagram and Twitter, they're the only 3 platforms that have been mentioned with this happening to. For all I know, it could be happening in every other social media network, but those are the 3 main ones, especially because I know that a lot of young people are on TikTok as well. So what happens is there hasn't really been much on it at the moment, but all a lot of people can work out is another 50-day challenge, and the person will private message you or DM you on your social media platform and say, would you like to play a game? Which then they will, if you say yes, or well, either way, if you say yes, they'll straight on give you the challenge. If you say no, they will actually blackmail you and say, well, we know this about you, we're going to kill you, which is also something that happens as well. We're going to harm your family, and that's the sort of thing that comes up as their form of blackmailing and threatening you. So that's if you say no. However, if you prevent this, which I will get to in a minute, it will all be better per se, but I'll get to the prevention stuff in a minute. But so if you are unaware about what this person looks like, I will give a quick description. So I don't know the name of the guy. I was going to write it down, but I forgot to write it down because I have a short memory, but that's okay. I will leave it in the description bit for this video about what the guy's name is. The profile picture, he's got 2, or they've got 2. The first one is what I like to describe if Cat in a Hat and Mickey Mouse had a baby. It's very, very strange to look at. It's meant to be a scare tactic because the whole profile picture is meant to scare you into you doing this challenge. That's pretty much all it was. And there's another one which is black and white, but for the life of me, I cannot describe it because it's just so weird looking. So yeah, if you don't know what they look like, if you are going to Google it, because I know some of you probably will, please, again, Google it at your own risk because they are disturbing as hell. So please, 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 I beg you, do not look at them unless you are looking at them for awareness. So just putting that out there. So yes. So just another thing as well. There are people that are doing this that are actually hackers, so they will find your information and things like that, and they will hack your account. But would you be surprised to know that there are also teenagers doing this account to kind of scare you into doing stupid things? Because not only are there adults, there are also children who like to do it as well, which is disturbing to think about, but unfortunately some of them are stupid enough, not realising the consequences of it. But hey ho, this is 2020. I'm not surprised with this generation at this point. But so how to prevent this? It's quite simple. So if this account private message you or DM you, ignore it. Just ignore it, and then report the account instantly. Do not view their posts, do not like their posts, and do not view their especially Instagram stories. I have been aware, or I have been notified that there are very disturbing videos on their Instagram stories. So if the person, even if you are just viewing their story, you will be greeted with some horrible videos of abuse and stuff like that, which I do not recommend viewing at all in any shape or form. Why anyone would consider posting it, I don't know, but it's some people's human nature. We may all be human, but some of them I do question if they have a brain or not, but hey, that's okay. So yes, so ignore and report the account instantly. It is also have been recommended, there's actually been a Snapchat chain of this going around of like what you should do to prevent it, and one of the notes were actually to change your username, so I give credit to the person who wrote that, is yes, to change your username. I also recommend changing your password and changing your email if you have it on there. So yeah, if you have a new email or an old email, I just recommend putting another email in there so they cannot find you anywhere, because it is very, very important to just kind of make sure that any information that they may have is changed. I doubt it, but just in case you have your address on there, I recommend changing that. And stuff like that. So that's how you can prevent it on your social media platforms. Unfortunately, when a hacker does get into your account, they will be able to find pretty much any other thing on your phone. So not to scare you or anything, but they probably do have some other information about you. But also on that note as well, you shouldn't be putting your personal information on your Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, anything like that. I personally don't have Twitter, so I don't really know how it works. But I know that Facebook in particular, they tend to ask for your phone number, for your contact, so they can contact you on your Facebook Messenger. I personally have never put my phone number in there, and I really recommend you don't. The only one that I know that you should put your phone number in is for WhatsApp, and I know the Momo challenge was happening, which was also similar to the Blue Whale challenge last year, contacted you via WhatsApp, that I do remember, and Kik, so also be very fully aware when it comes to those as well. With all that said, there is also another challenge which I would like to talk about real quickly, and I actually did this challenge, and I'm proud to say I did this challenge. I did it about 2 years ago, part of my self-love thing, and I have actually been considering doing it again for you guys' sake, but also so everyone can do it with me. It is called the Pink Whale Challenge, and it is I see it as an amazing challenge that someone had created. It is the same lines as the Blue Whale Challenge, however, it's positive. So it teaches you guys about self-love and how to love yourself and just kind of love the body that you're in and the mindset that you have. And it's to lift up your mindset. So yeah, before I get in trouble for saying that, but it's very true. And the pages are very easy to find. I did say on the Blue Whale Challenge post that I posted, as I said, 3+ years ago, I did say I was doing it. I only ever did get up to day 6 because I was very busy at that time and I generally had no motivation to do it, but it just kind of happened. But me and my friend did it, and if you guys do have the urge to do anything like that, please contact any helplines, but also just trying things out like that Pink Whale Challenge as well is really important. So I think I covered everything. Sorry this video is a little bit messy. I have tried refilming it multiple times. But as I said, it was just for awareness, so I didn't want to like get all fancy and stuff. I just wanted to address the topic straight away. So yes, thank you very much for listening. I hope this video is information towards some of you guys and helps you guys out. And please stay safe on the internet, keep smiling, and just be yourself. Thank you.